The LSE is second to no other university. Ever since I can remember when I was a small child, I learned and knew about the LSE. Some of the greatest politicians, economists, philosophers have all passed through this.
We're sort of accommodated in Aldwych, next to the Royal Courts of Justice. Sort of we've got Lincoln's Inn Fields a bit further up, but we're sort of hidden away. And so this is going to be a real statement for the future. The main aim of the strategy is to have an estate and facilities which match our international academic reputation.
One of the aspirations of this project is to be as sustainable as possible, and we're targeting the UK's highest sustainability level, which is equivalent to LEED Platinum.
We've been developing and buying buildings in the vicinity, our most recent being the Salisbury Hock Student Centre, which was remarkably successful. And our next major scheme is the centre buildings right in the middle of our campus.
One of the opportunities that this project gave us was a site in the very middle of the LSE campus, which is a very dense campus which doesn't have a lot of public space, a lot of open space. It doesn't have a natural heart to it, or really even a front door, although the original LSE front door is at the end of Houghton Street. We saw this as an opportunity to connect two existing pedestrian routes, north-south and east-west, both of which were well used by the students, but they'd almost carved out routes through other buildings to make them work. So we saw an opportunity to create a public space right in the middle of the campus.
The new centre buildings, as we call it, will house both academic and research space, a new teaching space, and then what I call social interaction space, so catering, lots of breakout areas and social areas for students. This is going to be the tallest building in the LSE, it's going to be the biggest building in the LSE, and it's going to be the most expensive building in the LSE, given its scale and size, so it's a massive project for us.
So what we've done in the proposal is actually given up a fair part of the site to public space, and in doing that we've created the new square, which provides the front door to the building and provides a new heart to the campus.
This is really the heart of the scheme, is the people's space, and everything spins off that in different directions.
The whole thing becomes a space with activity and addresses off it.
It was an opportunity to express the nature of the LSE. The LSE were very keen that we created spaces for collaboration between academics and students, opportunities for informal meetings, for natural dialogue, for the breaking down of some of the barriers that exist between academics and students. And that's expressed particularly through features such as the series of stepped voids that come up the facade, which we've called the collaborative stair. The bottom 3 floors of the building really are given over to public and student environment.
From the roof, you'll be able to pan round your view from the City of London, where the wealth is created, to legal land, where regulation occurs, to government. And all of those aspects are key to the LSE.
One of the challenges for us was to develop an architecture that was overtly legible, that was of the 21st century, that expressed the nature of what was going on inside the building, but also responded to its setting and its context. It's been a very collaborative process. There's been a lot of dialogue about design, and I think that's part of the strength of the scheme that we have today.
There are many sponsorship opportunities in this building, some amazing spaces. We've got sort of 3 roof terraces, we've got so many different teaching rooms, whole academic floors, and then of course the alumni centre itself.
This could be an absolutely amazing little quarter.